How the industry's changed now. How do you feel about cops or ex-cops being involved in the cannabis industry? Do you think it's right? How do you feel about it all?
Man, cops in our industry, like we're fucking pirates, is by definition. You know, from when we started in this game, and obviously cops were, the enemy, and it's hard for people to understand what legacy cultivators have gone through and what they've seen, right? Like, I'm not trying to just make this big deal about it, but people have had their lives ruined by camp. Like, people haven't seen, like, the 30-car convoys that come up the hill and, wreck shop, fucking tear fences down, fuck your whole property up, take you to jail in front of your family. They got feds there so that if it's over 99 plants, they can federally fuck you. They're all set up to fuck you. Like, you realize that we were like public enemy, like, to them before weed became legal. Yeah. So we were scumbags and pieces of shit and lazy dope growers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether or not that, we're all have families and, putting our kids through school and working our fucking ass off all day long. That's how we were perceived by them. So it's kind of hard to just say, oh, it's cool now that it's legal. It's kind of hard just to say that, like, for people who had nothing to do with weed, who don't smoke weed, to want to, like, profiteer in the cannabis industry.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to sound ugly, but, like, how fucking dare you? You know what I mean? Come into this industry, it's not even a fucking industry in the beginning. It's a plant. Yeah. It comes from a plant and the love for it. So that's what we all do. If you don't have love for this, you just look at it as a money situation, you don't have my respect. Like, you might be a cool person or whatever, but you just don't have my respect. I feel like you should be doing something different. And, with the current situation that everybody's talking about and the person that they're talking about, I mean, it's different if you, I don't know. Let's paint a picture. Like, if you were a cop and, like, you decided to not be a cop because, like, there's a police officer that comes from Mendocino County, right? He's got a YouTube now, and he talks about all the sus shit that the Mendocino County sheriffs were doing, right? And he quit because he didn't agree with it and he didn't believe in it, right? Yeah. Like, if that guy went and started wanting to be in the cannabis industry, right?
Different.
I wouldn't feel as much as, like, somebody who was hella cavalier about talking about how he was a drug task force head and, used to arrest people for this and kind of seemed cocky about it. That's, like, a different subject to me. You know what I mean? It's like, you really, and you never smoked weed and, like, still, like, I don't know. I personally try to stay away from police and cannabis situations. I understand the thought process that it's all legal now and everybody can be a part of this because it is legal, but as far as ethically, I don't agree with it.